They even have arguments. This black people try to put a black Santa. They flipped out. Santa ain't black. And I was looking on this other thing. They got a little skinny Santa. He ain't skinny. He got to be fat. He got to be light skinned. He got to be from Europe. And he got to bring stuff down the chimney. So nobody in the project getting nothing. Ain't no chimneys in this project. If you ain't got a house, Santa ain't coming your way. You need a project Santa. I'm sorry, she here for the first time. She's like, what is this guy talking about? Forget me. Ready? For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Now this ain't talking about you arguing because your kids ain't doing dishes. You know, just because you arguing don't mean that it's the Lord. No. It's the truth that's going to set you at odds with your mother, your father, your daughter, your wife, your husband. But if everybody in the house is obeying truth, it won't be a fight.
Amen. Amen.
And a man's foes should be they of his own household. And this is what Jesus said. Listen, I just work for him, you know, and if you got anything to say, talk to him. And he's got a lot of angels. His angels are really big, so if you really want to talk bad, I hope you got protection.
I know that's right.
This is what he said. I mean, he's got some big angels. I mean, demons are afraid of the people. And you want to talk bad? Well, go ahead. He that loveth his father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth his son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Now, this is bad. This is really bad. This is not good news. He said you're not worthy.
That's right.
If you love your mother or father or children more than me, you're not worthy of me. That is scary. See, to me, you know, I love mommy. I love my daddy. I love my children. So why are you saying that I'm not worthy of you? It must be something about his relationship with you that has to be first.
Come on, Joe.
See, there's a whole, listen to me, look at me, look. Can I give you one, it's Christmas, but can I do, that's your wife, right? You with your wife? All the husbands with their wives? Well, just hold your heart. Your wife is in the room next door. I'm going to say something nasty. Vincent, you got your wife? I'm going to say something nasty just to get an idea, right? Imagine a man coming home to his wife, and he wants to have the sex thing. They call it sex, right? And she says, wait a second. I got these other guys in the room. Let me finish with them first. Oh, come on. Come on. Is she worthy of her husband? No. There you go. Jesus said, if you love them more than me, you're not worthy of me. That hurts. That hurts. So there has to be a learning to love him. Because he is not going to tell you to hurt your family. He's going to tell you to love them, but learn to love him more.
Yes. That's right.
And he is so good at it that if you love him more, you can love them better. Now, just to deal with this nasty thing, who is good at sex before they get married? The fornicators that had a lot of practice. That's not good. Being good in sex is not good unless the person that trained you is your spouse. The amen's going to go down. So those of you that are not virgins, just fake it. On your honeymoon, go like this. What are you? No man wants to know you got more experience than him.
Come on, you talking right.
And even though, you know, come on, I'm just trying to help you, because when God tells us to love him more than someone else, it's a possibility. Can I help you with your children? They're going to leave you. And most of them don't like you anyhow now. So get used to it. Feed them, give them clothes, put money away for their education, you know, and make sure when you die, they got a lot of money. You know, at least when you die, they be like, man, mommy was good. You know, do your part, because that's all God doesn't have grandchildren.
Amen.
He that taketh not, man, I'm out of time. I took too long. This wasn't supposed to do this. He he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. Another disqualification? You mean to tell me I'm supposed to live a certain way in order to be worthy of you? Light bulbs work one way. If they're on, they show light. If they're off, they show darkness. Now, what's your name? Minister Cleo, come over here. Now, you were much smaller when I met you. When you was out of your mind on heroin, you was about this big, Flaco, right? Now, if I'm walking in the light and he is a criminal, I can walk around him. But if I turn off my light, I walk right into him. And he is more experienced in things than I am. So if you walk in the light, where he is in the light, you'll have fellowship one with another, and his blood will cleanse you of all sin. Amen. My last analogy, almost, I'm going to try. Anybody ever took a bath with soap? You know, when you're in a project, you take baths, but when you get older, you be like, yo, man, that water's dirty. I'm still sitting in it. No? Y'all still take dirty baths? Right? You take a shower now, and then you take a bath, right? You notice that? No? All right, never mind. But when you're covered in the blood, if you make a mistake, his blood is cleansing you.
Yes. Hallelujah.
You don't run from sin. See, when you're fellowshipping with him, you recognize that his conviction is his cleansing process.
Yes. Hallelujah.
If he convicts you, that is telling you ask for forgiveness and it cleanses you.
Yes. Hallelujah.
But if you're not close to him, he won't convict you. The devil will just condemn you. He'll go straight to condemnation.
Yes, you're talking right. Yes. Right.
Y'all looking at me like I need to explain that, and I will. You ready? You go to court. First, they have to convict you. Right? And if they convict you, there's a trial. And if you're found guilty, then they can condemn you. Satan does not give you a trial. He takes your emotions straight to condemnation.
Yes, that's right.
So if you're feeling condemned, you didn't follow procedure.
Yes. All right.
You can get convicted without being condemned.
Yes. That's right. That's right.
It's called a court date.
Yes.
Never mind.
Right.
You ever got a ticket? They didn't condemn you right away. They didn't come to your house and take your car. They gave you a court date.
Yes. Right.
Matt, don't fix that time. I got to be done. No, don't give me no more time. How do you say no more time in Spanish? No más tiempo. No más tiempo.
Por favor.
Don't you love it when black people try to act like me? Jesus said this. We're dealing with Jesus because in order for you to grow healthy, you need to meet him first. Yes, verse 39, he that findeth his life shall lose it. Yes. And he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. Amen. You mean to tell me I went to college to find myself? And you told me I just lost my life? Yes. You go to college to get more knowledge. You don't go to college to find yourself. You go to college, get a degree, and get a job. Don't find yourself in college. Because Jesus said if you find yourself, he that findeth his life shall what? Lose it. But he that loses his life for my sake shall find it. So there's a process to this Jesus that really, it messes up your whole plan. You mean to tell me he's not just going to bless me? No. He came to fix you.
Hallelujah.
John 16, I gotta go fast because you're slowing me up. No, stay there. Verse 40. He that receiveth you receiveth me, and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me. So never look at yourself less than that. You are a bona fide, one of a kind Jesus representative.
Yes.
You might not be as tall as me and him. You know, you might not be as cool as me and him, but we are okay with that.
Amen.
That was a joke, y'all. Y'all getting tired, I guess. All right, let me go. John 16:33 says this, these things I have spoken unto you, that in me you might have peace. In the world you shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world.
Hallelujah.
You have to understand this. When he came to the world, he started to fight. And he beat them. Yes. Come on, help me. Yes. You need to understand that he came to fight, and he won. And they're going to still show you trouble. But he said, be of good cheer, I have overcome the world. 1 John 5:4 says this, for whatsoever is born of God overcomes the world. And this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. Your faith is the weapon that guarantees you victory in this world. Anybody here got a baseball bat? Can you give me that red thing like a baseball bat? Cause I forgive me, I'm not really lying. I have to repent. I thought I was out of analogies, but y'all looking at me like you need another one. You got on red, right? I'm gonna bust you upside your head with this. Not really, but come on up here for a second. Now stand right there, that's fine. Jesus said, now she's gonna be the world, right? Jesus said, greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. He said, we that are born of God overcome the world, and this is the victory that overcomes the world, even your faith. Wow. Your victory over the world is in your faith. Wow. Yeah. So when that world acts up, you go just like that. You got something to say? Faith. Pow. Yeah. You're supposed to go down, right? Do I have to hit you though? Go down. Go down. This is the victory. See, I'm making light of it, but your victory over the world and over situations is only going to be by faith. Amen. Well, you coming for the faith? Satan comes to take your faith. You working for the world? What you want? What you want? Back up. I got my faith stick. I think I need to hold this right now. And it's important. And how does faith come? Faith come by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. If you can say the word of God to your situation will bow down.
Yes. Come on. Watch out.
Yes, see? Watch out. I got faith. Now watch this. 1 John 4:1. Man, if I read the whole thing, they're going to be mad at me. 1 John 4:4. Ye are of God, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. What he was talking about here, which is what you need to look at. I'm sorry, I got to read it. Hereby know ye the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesseth that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh is of God. And every spirit that confesseth not that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh is not of God. And this is that spirit of Antichrist, whereof ye have heard that it should come, and even now already is in the world. Then he says, you are of God. The spirit of Antichrist is all these religious people that are denying God has a right to tell you right from wrong. Jesus. That's right. Amen. I'm going to help Prophet play something, because I don't want to be called a liar. Just touch somebody and say, I'm alive. I'm alive. And in the flesh. See, Christ came in the flesh. Christ was not in the thought. He did not come in the spirit. He wasn't a set of ideas. He was a real living person that could tell somebody right from wrong. That's when you're going to have a battle. When you have the guts to tell somebody right from wrong, then that Antichrist spirit is going to try to silence you. But the more they try to silence them, the louder they got. The church is still growing. The church won't grow without persecution. When they were in Jerusalem, Jesus told them, go into all the world and preach the gospel. But no, they wanted to hang out in Jerusalem and fellowship one with another. They arrest James, cut his head off. John's brother. Church said, oops, gotta go. And the church grew. You have to understand something. The way Christianity works is under pressure. It doesn't work under pleasure. Hallelujah. Under pleasure, you will just float on. Remember that song? Float. My name is Larry. Float. He wasn't born. Float on. What you laughing at? You wasn't supposed to be listening to that music. So if you're under pressure, you need to say, whoa, I'm growing. They call those slow cookers, right? You put that thing on pressure cookers, it's on all the time. And they call them a crock pot. See, some of you need to be marinated. And when you come out, they just slice you with a butter knife. It's like, woo, you can cook. They didn't know you were cooking for a while. I had pastors telling me what to do. My mother telling me what to do. My teachers telling me what to do. It took me a while to get here. When you despise correction, you're not going to grow. I need to throw this away. I got to throw it away. I don't want to throw it away, but I got to finish because I can't do the Christmas story next week. They told Paul, they said, Paul, much studying has made you mad. Look at them verses, he's made me mad. Now let's deal with reality. Y'all ready? Somebody here? Here is the God. Can I mess with you? Here's the garden of no, because it's gonna hurt you. I'm messing with you. In the Garden of Gethsemane, here is Adam and Eve being tempted by the devil. They fell, and Satan comes up. Come on, you're not Satan, but come on up here. And God curses Satan, and this is what he says. On your belly, you're going to crawl. And he says this, he says, the seed of the woman shall bruise your head, and you're going to bruise his heel. Now, he said the seed of a woman. Now, how many homosexual women you know can get another woman pregnant? They ain't got no seed. They scrambling the same eggs they scrambling. See, that's what society is trying to get us to. They're trying to get us to a place where you won't say eggs and eggs can't make grits. Where you going? No, you got to make it disgusting because it don't work. You have to have a spirit come on you for you to enjoy something that's not right, that God clearly says is confusion. You know, when you're confused, you go just like this. I don't understand. I don't understand why they think the two little holes can make something happen. All right. It don't work. But they're trying to stop us from bringing light. It's not, listen, homosexuality, how about murder? Come on. How about regular fornication? It's all sin. But you don't hear fornicators having parties talking about you cannot talk against me. Come on. Murderers don't have they're not hiring lawyers. I want you to defend me. And now they're trying to compare homosexuality with racism. So you're telling black people it was a sin to be born black. See, but they're trying to make it a human rights violation. Come on, why you want to insult people like that? God said it was wrong. God never said being white was sin. God never said being black was sin. Thank you. But this is what he said. He said the seed. Now you ready for this, Beatrice? It's going to be good news. You're going to be able to preach this tonight. Good morning, Naima. Good morning. Good to see you. Watch this. He said the seed of the woman. A lot of people like to think of seed as generation or offspring. No, he was clear. He didn't say seeds as offspring. He said the seed of the woman. This woman's going to have a seed. Didn't Mary wake up one morning and said, be it unto me according to thy word? And she conceived seed without a man. A woman with a seed And when that seed was born, he definitely crushed the devil's head. The world couldn't see it, but God said it in his first sentence to him. The seed of the woman is going to crush your head. But you have to understand, there should be a virgin with child.
Hallelujah.
That's like saying the black-white guy. It don't make sense. How can a virgin be with child? She can't be a virgin and be with, come on, help me, people. He messed up the devils. He messed up the human beings. A virgin with a child? A woman with a seed? He snuck Jesus into the earth, bypassed angels, demons, men. Nobody understood what he was doing. And now you're confusing the world too. He said everybody that's born of the Spirit, nobody, they don't even know where they're coming from. You ever seen the wind? No. You just feel its effects. Nobody know what you're up to. You can do the same thing a sinner does, but they don't have the same effect. A sinner can say, I love you, and you go say, I love you, and they be like, because your love is not yours. I gotta get out of here.
Hallelujah.
The woman at the well. Man, I gotta finish it. It is Christmas. This is my Christmas present to you all the time. The woman at the well. She was Samaritan. Here's Jesus coming up. Now this is Jesus. This is Jesus is not some polite guy that you see on television. He's a very, very assertive, strong man. He's tired, he's at the well, he's minding his business, and this woman, this biracial woman comes around him, and he didn't say, hi, are you having a nice day? No, he said, get me some water. This woman looked at him like, what? She said, you a Jew? Why are you talking to me? He said, give me,